My goodness. Barcelona football director Mateu Alemany will leave the club at the end of this current season. That is on 30th June 2023. Alemany has been in charge of Barcelona as the football director for the last 2 years, and he is believed to have been involved in, and of course have been involved and impacted the signings of almost all the new players at Barcelona at a cheaper prices and at favorable terms. Most especially this time when Barcelona is in turmoil financial-wise. Players like Ferran Torres, Andreas Christensen, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Robert Lewandowski, and of course the renewal of Ousmane Dembele. Mateu Alemany was very much involved and mostly introduced performance-based contracts in these players' contracts. Despite formally leaving the club on 1st July, thanks to an informal agreement between Mateu Alemany and Juan Laporta, he himself has said that he will be completing all. He is ready to stay at Barcelona until the final last moment. He will be heavily involved. The last task or the last project that he will be having as a Barcelona football director, and of course he is one of the greatest football directors at Barcelona. He has done great work, my goodness. I don't know why Mateu Alemany is leaving Barcelona, but there are reasons of which I'm going to discuss right now. He said that he's going to stay at Barcelona, he's going to participate actively in this transfer window until the last moment, even if it will take him to stay here until the last moment of the final day of transfer is ready. The final day of transfer window is ready to work with Football Club Barcelona. And one of the reasons why Mateu Alemany is leaving Barcelona for Aston Villa, of course, one of the reasons that we all know and we all expected, and I don't know whether it's true or false, is a huge offer from Aston Villa Football Club. I personally think that is not the case for Mateu Alemany. And since that is one of the reasons, and they had a friendly agreement that was a gentleman agreement with Juan Laporta that is going to leave Barcelona and join Aston Villa for next season. Number two is that Mateu Alemany had doubts about planning for this coming season and wasn't sure how to make a competitive team with current Barcelona salary margin. My goodness, this is another thing. We expected this magician Mateu Alemany to solve this, and now he's running away, my goodness, because of this issue. Number three is that he was against the renewal of veteran players, that is Sergi Busquets, Jordi Alba, and Sergi Roberto, and of course he was against the return of the greatest player of all time, Lionel Messi. Why now? Why Mateu? For financial reasons, Messi should be here. Of course, I understand. Even if it was me, if I was the football or the sporting director for Barcelona, I would let go of these veteran players. The midfielders, Sergi Roberto, I don't know whether it's a midfielder or a defender. I don't care. This guy should be out of this club. Sergi Busquets, I understand there is a renewal that has been tabled to him, but he hasn't given any response, any formal response to Barcelona. And I think Mateu Alemany is right. We should let go of Busquets. I understand he's good, but will he perform in a Champions League match? Maybe we are playing against Bayern Munich. Of course, no. But can he play against Osasuna or Getafe at La Liga? Yes, he can. Is it the kind of profile we want to rely on as a Barcelona midfielder always, most especially in big matches? No. Sergi Roberto, crap. Send him away. Jordi Alba is dead finished. I don't think. These people are also earning good amount of money as salaries. For Messi, I'll say yes. He should come back because of financial reasons, and of course to have that one last dance with the greatest player of all time. That's understandable. But for Sergi Busquets and Sergi Roberto and Jordi Alba, I'm okay. I'm okay with Mateu Alemany's comment and thoughts or ideas concerning this. They should go away. He's not a fan of buying back the old player. He's a fan of new challenges, and he wanted to create a new and young team. And this was one of the disagreements they had on their sporting management team with the board of directors internally. Then, of course, the disagreement between the sporting management and the board of directors, most especially it is reported that last summer they disagreed a lot on the signing of Azpilicueta from Chelsea. That took too long to sign Azpilicueta, and Azpilicueta decided to renew at Chelsea. Finally, he decided to renew at Chelsea since he was the captain, and he wanted to know the whereabouts of his future for the coming season, that is this season. And Barcelona were too slow when it came to him. And again, they disagreed again on Alonso, but finally they signed Alonso. But the side of Mateu Alemany, together with Jordi Cruyff as the sporting director and football directors, they disagreed so much with the board of directors, and that led to the stall of the signing of Azpilicueta from Chelsea. And again, up to right now, there's still internal wrangles of who to sign and who not to sign, most especially new players and young players and the veteran players' contract. My goodness, Mateu Alemany is going. It's a big loss to Barcelona. For those who don't know who Mateu Alemany is a new football director who was the first appointed by Juan Laporta when Juan Laporta was sworn in as the Barcelona president and took over. The first appointee was Mateu Alemany, came from Valencia, did a very nice work at Valencia. He did one of the greatest job for Barcelona, most especially this summer, the last summer transfer, when we were in crisis. Nobody thought that we could buy Dembele, we could renew Dembele, we could buy Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, Kunde, Christensen, Kessie, but thanks to the magic of Mateu Alemany with his ideas and talking and convincing to players, then convincing other clubs to release, to buy these players. My goodness, most of them were free transfers, but it's not easy to convince a player a free transfer player who might demand the signing bonuses. And with Barcelona, they convinced Christensen. Wow, they convinced Kessie. They convinced Robert Lewandowski to join Barcelona with this least amount of money, with performance-based contract. Ousmane Dembele the same. My goodness. And maybe the possible replacements of Mateu Alemany. I don't think we're gonna get a football director like Mateu Alemany, but it is reported that Antonio Gordon is a former football director of Real Betis. Is the favorite candidate, and of course another candidate on the table to be considered is Deco, who is a former Barcelona player and the current agent to Rafinha Diaz, our own attacking left wing player or the forward. What's your view concerning the departure of Mateu Alemany? You can write your comment under the comment section down below, and of course don't forget to like and comment.